Oh?
Oh!
What are you doing, man?
This is,
Bikini models?
yes.
Well, this is definitely something.
Oh, do you get the hype? You've sure got a good eye.
What do you mean he's got a good eye?
Oh.
Goodness, please don't read things like that on campus. It's filthy.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yep, that's right. A teacher is supposed to be a role model for his students, uh-huh.
Hey, not fair! You were about to read this for me just now!
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a bad adult in front of me right now.
My name is Soichi Shibuya, the guy who just betrayed a colleague who was looking at a bikini model magazine. I'm a teacher, teaching Japanese history at a high school. The woman who's scolding my colleague right now is a young teacher who just started working here recently, and now Nijima. She teaches math and was actually an old student of mine. The fact that she's scolding an older man, she's grown so much. I was thinking about things like that when she glared at me too. What is it? This old man was definitely not thinking about going through a bikini model magazine with him. That was a lie. I was totally about to look at bikini models with my colleague.
Shibuya-san, do you like girls with big boobs too? What's your answer?
That's not true. That was also a lie. I absolutely loved girls with big boobs. All guys are like that anyway.
You all like girls with smaller.
I wasn't asking you.
My colleague became sad.
Right, I'm glad then.
My old student's trust in me was painful.
Oh, by the way, can I borrow your laptop? I need to look something up, but there's something wrong with mine.
Oh, go right on ahead. If you don't mind using this old man's ancient laptop, you're free to use it.
Excuse me then.
Jesus.
Shibuya-san?
That must be some kind of mistake. Gosh, technology, you know? Can't ever be trusted, yup.
I search for girls with small boobs, by the way.
I wasn't asking you.
My coworker became sad again.
Gosh, Shibuya-san.
Oh, yes?
You're an adult. It's fine if you're doing this outside of work, but you can't be looking at bikini model magazines with other teachers on campus.
Yes, you're totally right. I'm an old man, I know. I'm so sorry for doing things like that. Sadness.
You're an adult, so you can't make faces like an emoji either.
But it's like a privilege for old men to use emojis, you know?
What does that even mean?
You don't know much about the old men text messages? They use a bunch of emoticons or emojis and say things like, "Why don't you do some fun things with this old man," whatever that is, and send those texts to young girls?
Oh, God.
I mean, it's rare to still find men who send messages like that nowadays, though. It's creepy, too. What's wrong, dear colleague?
I've been sending messages like that to a girl at a hostess bar that I've gotten close to recently. You don't think she's turned off by it, right? It's fine, isn't it?
Give up, man, you're cringe. But don't you worry, you're not the only one making mistakes like that.
Shibuya!
Well, I've never done things like that, though.
Oh.
Shibuya-san.
What is it?
Shibuya-san, do you go to hostess bars too?
Yeah, a couple of times just to tag along with people. I don't really enjoy it, though.
Is that so?
It doesn't make me happy for girls to give me attention when I know it's a lie. Besides, I'm an old man already. Even when young girls flirt with me, they start to remind me of my students. It's a complicated feeling.
I see. Speaking of, are you not looking for a significant other?
I'm an old man, you know? It's a little late for that. All I care about right now is watching over my students' growth. That's all I need in my life.
I see.
Huh?
I'm in love with someone.
Hmm.
That someone's name is Soichi Shibuya. Yes, my dear mentor. Normally, he's honestly not someone who's that admirable. He's a little sloppy, and his students make fun of him at times too. In fact, he was even called Mr. Old Man a few days ago. Actually, I feel like people called him that when I was still a student too. He should have only been in his 20s, but even now, he was reading the bikini model magazine that our colleague brought to work. Every time I see things like that, I stop and wonder why I fell in love with someone like that. I get so sick and tired of it. But...
Shibuya-sensei, about this problem?
Let's see. Oh, right here, huh? This is hard to understand, isn't it? Let's see, I'll find some practice problems. Stay right there.
Oh, but I don't want to waste your time.
It's fine, it's fine. This old man has a lot of time on his hands. Let him help you out.
Oh. I do think he's an amazing teacher. He's always looking out for his students and willing to go to great lengths for them. He took so much care of me when I was a student too. I admired that part of him and strived to be a teacher too. But according to him, being a teacher is stupid hard. And I shouldn't want to be one just because I admired him. Truth be told, I experienced that hardship firsthand once I started my job, but I've never regretted being a teacher. Everything that happened in my life was thanks to Shibuya-san. Oh, he's such a red flag, though. I guess love really is blind because I couldn't actually be annoyed with him. It all began when I was a high schooler. It was when a troublemaker from another school was messing around with me.
What are you doing with my student, huh? Who's this old man?
Sensei!
So you a teacher? Don't interrupt this old man. I wouldn't be a teacher if I said got it and left, right? Besides, why are you messing around with a girl who doesn't even want to talk to you? There's nothing wrong with gracefully taking a step back if she rejected you, you know? In fact, being persistent makes you real pathetic. But what did you just say? If you got that, go home. At a uniform. You're a student at a high school in the neighboring town, aren't you? If you leave now, I won't call the school or your parents on you. Come on, back away. I don't give a shit. I'm not scared of you stitching on my school or parents. Get the hell out of here, old man.
Sensei!
Oh. Ow, ow, ouch! Come on, man. Just because you couldn't pick up a girl doesn't mean you can punch someone, yeah? You're still underage, but you've completed compulsory education, right? You can't be acting like a child forever. Hey, you! Teachers can't do things like that! I'm gonna stitch on you to my parents and the school board! You only say things like that when it works out for you, huh? But you know what? You shouldn't underestimate this old man, okay? Look! There's a security camera right there. You see it? What? part where you force yourself on a girl who doesn't want to talk to you? And when you try to punch me? It's all captured on camera.
I didn't know there was a security camera there.
Sorry about that. Adults use dirty methods, you see. They'll always prepare ways to protect themselves. If not, I wouldn't have been having a nice conversation with a scary delinquent like you.
Ah!
After that, Sensei dropped me home safely. Sensei, you're strong, aren't you?
Well, guess it means this old man hasn't aged too much.
You're still in your 20s, aren't you?
I look old, don't I?
You do.
I wish you denied it.
An older man who was normally made fun of by his students, but super dependable when the situation called for it. It didn't take much for me to fall for him. A few years passed after that. I've been holding on to this one-sided love all the time. I'm not a student anymore and we could legally get married. There wasn't anything wrong with it. But I haven't been able to tell him how I feel. The reason for that was... Jesus! Because I'm totally not his type! What do I do? See ya, Mr. Old Man! Bye-bye!
Yeah, be careful! I'm finally done with the day. Dealing with young'uns is tiring, isn't it? I want to head home right away, drink that silver can, and have a good night's sleep.
Shibuya-sensei.
Yeah, what's up?
There's something important I want to talk to you about. Huh? I like you, Shibuya-sensei! I always, thought you were handsome, Sensei.
I'm sorry, but, this old man isn't gonna have that kind of relationship with a student.
Does that mean you will after I graduate?
What?
Does it?
That's,
Hold up right there!
What? Nijima-kun?
I can't believe you confessed to a teacher! What are you thinking? Are you saying it's wrong for a student to fall in love with their teacher? Of course it's wrong! Ugh. Besides, what are you even doing? You're still a student. Confessing your feelings to a teacher is going too far. I haven't even confessed my feelings to Shibuya-san yet.
Huh?
Oh. Sensei, you like Shibuya-sensei too? That's why you're trying to get in between Shibuya-sensei and I, aren't you? I won't lose! I'm the one who likes Shibuya-sensei more! What are you saying? You're still a student, aren't you? There's no way Shibuya-san would look at you romantically, unless he was a criminal. You don't know that. Or what? Do you think he'll choose you over me? Of course, Shibuya-sensei would choose a young female student over an old lady like you. Old? You're gonna be like me one day, too.
Now this is troublesome.
Shibuya-san, here you go. Sensei, here you go.
After that, the two brought me lunch or tried to cling on to me as if they were competing. Either way, I was going through a lot. This was bad. My humble goal in life to watch over my students' growth was gonna be… current teacher. Three-timing with his current and ex-student? I was gonna end up on some newspaper. I had to prevent anything but that. Besides, they were young and had a lot going for them in the future. They shouldn't shut down their opportunities just because they fell for some guy who was only gonna age more. That's why I called them into the student counseling office. The reason I called you here is to discuss, well, that certain topic.
You're finally going to choose me, aren't you? No, it's me, isn't it?
No, you're wrong. We jumped right into topic. I'm flattered, but I don't intend to be in that kind of relationship with my students. The same goes for my own students, too. I'm sorry, but you have to give up.
But isn't there some way?
Nope, there's no way. That's all there is to talk about. You can leave.
Okay. Excuse me.
Huh? You're not gonna leave, Nijima-kun? Nijima-kun?
Shibuya-san, the reason why you won't go out with me is it because I don't have enough tits?
What?
It is, isn't it? That's true, because you prefer girls with big boobs.
No! Why would you say that?
Because you like girls with big boobs.
I mean, I do, but that's not the point. I'm saying that you're my student.
Ex-student, I'm already a proper adult now. There's no problem in being in a relationship with me. If you still won't go out with me, that means I'm not your type, right?
I'm saying that's not the point.
If I wasn't your student, would you have gone out with me?
What? I've never thought about that. But now that she mentioned it, Yeah, if you were my student, then maybe.
What? So you're saying it's super likely?
Well, you're very responsible and likable. Besides, you're a beauty. Too good for an old man like me. Most importantly, you had feelings for an old man like me for a few years, right? I think it's human nature to want to reciprocate even if I don't originally feel that way.
Oh.
So it hurts my heart, but I just can't bring myself to be in a relationship with my students. Well, I just can't see my students like that.
Is there a reason for that?
I had a child.
What? You weren't married?
It was a long time ago, but now I don't have a wife or a kid.
What does that mean?
My wife was very frail. When she gave birth, both her and our child.
Oh.
It was probably after that I started to think of my students as if they were my own children. How my kid might have grown up to be like them, you know?
Oh.
My students might not want to be this old man's child, but I can't help but see them that way. So I can't look at my students like that. I'm sorry.
I apologize. I didn't mean to step into your trauma.
It's fine. I'm the one who brought it up. Besides, it happened many years ago.
So, you've moved on?
If I want to face the fresh power of youth every day, I can't dwell on the past.
I see.
Do you understand now?
Yes, I do.
I see, thank you.
So I've made my decision.
Huh?
From now on, I'm going to try and get you to fall in love with me.
Huh?
I'm not giving up.
Now this is troublesome. The reason I didn't entirely hate it, maybe it's because I was a bad adult. I'm thinking about getting a makeover.
I think that's a great idea.
Maybe I'll dye my hair blonde.
Instead of that, you could grow your beard out or try to achieve the look of a dandy man.
Dandy?
Or maybe you could aim to be a hard-boiled man.
Hard-boiled?
You could wear a tight suit with your sleeves rolled off and show up your muscular forearms. Forearms with a bunch of veins popping out. Oh, that's amazing!
Forearms?
A broad chest that bursts out from under the suit. Amazing.
I'm not that confident in my body.
You don't have to be humble. It's hard to tell because you're always dressed so sloppily, but you work out, don't you? Your neck is muscular and handsome. I want to put my face in there and breathe all your air.
Nijima-kun, do you have a fetish for muscles or something?
No, not specifically.
So a fetish for old men?
Of course not. I only get excited for you, Shibuya-san.
Is that supposed to make me happy?
I love it! Your old man smell.
Are you sure you don't have an old man fetish?
I'm just joking.
Are you sure?
Speaking of, some people prefer upper arms more than forearms. It's best to take off your shirt while singing in the middle of a song.
Huh? What are you talking about?